Probably as loud as it can be.
The hop is a move that everyone claims to know, but very few guys execute properly, and it's a staple for every good offensive lineman to have in his repertoire to deal with the bull rush. So the defender's coming on a horizontal plane, so he's leaning on me. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take him from horizontal to...
See what he's talking about? He's saying the guy's leaning on him.
So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take him from horizontal to vertical, and I'm going to basically lift him up. I'm giving him less opportunity because we're taking some of his weight off of his feet. You'll notice here as I hop on with Colin, he's pushing. Pushing.
Watch his hands.
Pushing.
See where we refit him? Under the armpit. You see it marches back? Okay, you understand what I'm talking about now? Because that's your strongest position regardless of how big you are. Okay?
He's been lifted now. It looks like a compromised position for me, but in actuality, it's very powerful. We want to do incremental hops. Not too big, we don't want to go too far. Incremental hops. Not too big, we don't want to go too far. But we're trying to keep our feet as low to the ground as possible. We want to keep our feet wide. Our toes are pointed out at approximately 45 degrees each. And the reason for that is because we want to get our hips to full extension, and that's really where the power is drawn from. Our hips are elevating the defender in conjunction with our arms when we refit the hands. But hips with our arms when we refit the hands. But hips stay forward, so we achieve this position we call arc strength. That's our position of power. That's how we're going to generate that vertical lift. My hips will actually come to full extension simultaneously with the contact my feet make on the ground. I don't want to end up leaning like this, because what happens if he disconnects pressure or pulls, I'll fall forward on my face, which is something we can't afford to do. Make sure you're not disengaging both hands at the same time, because if I try to hop back and take them both off, it may be too late. It might get run over. So we want to do it one at a time. So we call this a 1-2. So I got hands here, so I'm going to hop back, push. So see, I'm lifting him up. You may have to take a few incremental hops again to get the guy stopped, but the critical piece is that your hips are through, because what the defender will feel, and this is why many guys are making this mistake, if he feels pressure from me, he may just very well try to pull me, so I have to bring my hips with me at all times. So once I initiate the hop, Colin's going to give me a little tug, so he's going to push me back, hop, hop, hop.
See what he's talking about? Throwing the hips forward. Throwing your dick forward.
I bring the hips with me, so I'm in an excellent position to finish. Another really important coaching point on the hop is you want to end up getting square with the defender and taking him on his plane. I can't necessarily hop with that stagger intact. I have to square up to him. So I'm here. You see how I've squared up to his pressure? I don't want to stay turned, and I don't want to be so staggered that I can't actually execute that forward hip extension, which is required to execute this technique.